Hello and welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Thursday, November 19th, 2015. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks has a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. So as always, we start our videos off with a 2-year weekly chart of the Russell Index. We use the Russell as our simple proxy for overall market health, strength, and direction. And because we never want to put a new Chart of the Day Cafe pick forward unless we're putting it forward in a rising market environment. So as regular viewers well know, we've been keeping an eye on this blue channel line that the Russell was trading in through much of 2014 and then had this breakout to the upside in early 2015. Price retreated back to the bottom of our channel, touched and was defended there. And here is the price action we've been experiencing more recently on the Russell. This week, so far so good, looking pretty bullish. Last week, very bearish. The week prior, very bullish and actually pierced our blue channel line, where we did put a Chart of the Day Cafe pick forward, Nordic American Tanker. I was really happy to see that through this sell-off here, Nordic American behaved very well. So happy to see that. So we're in this area of chop. It looks as though the Russell, to me anyway, wants to break through that upper band. When it does, we will put new Chart of the Day Cafe picks forward. Until then, we're not putting any new charts forward. We are just monitoring old Chart of the Day Cafe picks for our paper money, just for the fun of it, model portfolio. So with that, I'm going to move it away from the 2-year weekly chart to the 9-month daily chart so you can really see the price action we've been experiencing. The blue channel, these are daily bars. The touch of the channel here, haven't touched this channel line in weeks and weeks and weeks. So it's amazing how on the technical side things really touch areas of importance and then bounce off. I'm always amazed by that. And then we had this area of consolidation here, a run up over the blue line. This is where we put Nordic American Tanker forward, and then a retreat. But it looks to me like it might be sort of building steam, energy, and strength for a run up that might complete the move and show us a bullish candle on the weekly, taking us up and over the blue. Keeping an open mind. I have, nobody knows. Could go lower. But with the look of the candle from yesterday and the follow through this morning, Europe traded higher. The futures are, slightly up and showing some strength this morning. I'm filming this at about 8:45. The jobless claims came in range this morning at 8:30. So with all of that, I would expect to see some follow through here. As a recap on some of the names that we put in our show notes from Tuesday, we said keep an eye on Boeing. That was here, did quite well, bouncing off support, so happy to see that. We put forward Marathon Petroleum, same thing, nice strong bar, and Costco. So these ones have, to me anyway, left the station. I wouldn't be getting involved with them here, but two that I think might be worth looking at for you today. And again, not making any recommendations whatsoever. These are just old Chart of the Day Cafe picks, full of value and growth that I really like. So the first one is Cal-Maine in the food space. Specifically, they're an egg producer. Cal-Maine has a ridiculously high value score. I just love this one. It's currently trading at about $56, but it is worth, let me see if I can find it in my notes. I think it's something like 124, 126. It's got a 7% dividend yield. It's bouncing off support. The 8-day EMA is engulfing the candle from yesterday. So with some follow through today, this might be worth a look. Also wanted to say the forecasted earnings growth rate on this is about 40%. So value and growth, all the things we look for at Chart of the Day Cafe. The second one is Southwest Airlines, airline company, bouncing off this area of support. If you pull it into a longer term time frame, like the 2-year weekly, you'll see it's in this nice uptrend. It's at this area of prior resistance, but the chart would suggest to me that we might want to see it. It's looking to make a higher high. It's just sort of building its energy and its strength to move higher off this area. So you want to be really careful, as always, and for us it's all about the blue line. When price is up and over that blue 8-day EMA, we're good. When it closes below, we're not. Not interested, interested. So as a trigger for our entry, at least for us at Chart of the Day Cafe, this looks like a very healthy bar from yesterday. Again, it's a prior Chart of the Day Cafe pick, so it's full of value and growth. Check the scores on this one this morning, and again, very high value score. Southwest Airlines trading at 46 worth 82. Has a very small dividend, but it's got a nice, healthy forecasted earnings growth rate. So those are the two I wanted to highlight for you today. So we will not be putting any new picks forward until we see price move up and over that blue band. But we have a whole library of prior videos and picks that we can go to when we're making decisions. And that's what Chart of the Day Cafe is meant to be all about. So with that, I will say goodbye and look forward to putting out our next video on Tuesday of next week. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.